In one of the driest places on Earth, an ancient civilization did something impossible. They made the desert obey water. More than 2,000 years ago, the Nabataeans built a thriving kingdom in what is now Jordan, southern Palestine, and northern Arabia. Their capital, Petra, stood in a landscape where rainfall was rare and deadly flash floods were common. Yet the Nabataeans turned scarcity into control. They did not fight the desert. They studied it. Rain in the region came suddenly and violently. Instead of letting water vanish into sand or destroy settlements, the Nabataeans carved channels directly into stone cliffs. Every drop was captured, redirected, and stored. At the heart of this system was Petra. Visitors today walk through the Sick, a narrow canyon leading into the city, unaware that the walls once carried water. Along both sides, Nabataean engineers carved stone channels lined with waterproof plaster. Clay pipes ran beside them, protected from heat and evaporation. Water flowed quietly while the desert roared outside. Cisterns were everywhere. Hidden beneath streets, carved into cliffs, and disguised as natural rock formations, these underground reservoirs stored millions of liters of water. Some were sealed tightly enough to prevent evaporation for months. The Nabataeans also built dams. In areas prone to flooding, stone barriers slowed rushing water, preventing destruction while feeding storage systems downstream. Floods became resources instead of disasters. What made this system extraordinary was not just engineering, it was planning. Water distribution followed strict rules. Access was controlled. Overflow was redirected to gardens and fields. Fountains and baths were not luxuries, they were proof of mastery. Petra was not only surviving, it was flourishing. Travelers described shaded gardens, flowing water, and public pools in the middle of the desert. These displays were deliberate. Water meant power. Anyone who controlled it controlled trade. And trade was everything. The Nabataeans dominated caravan routes carrying incense, spices, and luxury goods between Arabia, the Levant, and the Mediterranean. Their water systems allowed caravans to stop, rest, and resupply where others could not. The desert became a checkpoint. When Roman rule absorbed the Nabataean kingdom, the water systems were neglected. Maintenance declined. Earthquakes damaged channels. Without constant care, the desert reclaimed control. The city faded. But the stone channels remain. Carved lines in rock still guide rainwater today, proving that survival in extreme environments was never about brute force, but understanding. The Nabataeans did not conquer the desert. They listened to it. If you want more stories about ancient civilizations that mastered nature instead of fighting it, like the video and subscribe to Past Forward.